There's something no one is talking about when they're talking about Kristi Noem's press conference about Alex Peretti and calling him a domestic terrorist. I want you to take a look at the video I made this past spring about something that Karoline Leavitt said about the Second Amendment.
4 years, the Second Amendment was never more important than when we had an illegal immigrant crime epidemic spiking in this country. Law-abiding Americans have a constitutional right to defend themselves, and the president absolutely supports that.
Now let's listen to what Kristi Noem says about the Second Amendment.
Individual who came with weapons and ammunition to stop a law enforcement operation of federal law enforcement officers committed an act of domestic terrorism.
We've all seen the videos with our own eyes. We all know what she's saying is false, that he had a concealed weapons permit and that he never reached for it. And you've all seen the video. So as long as we're on the same page. So Karoline Leavitt says, and Trump supposedly supports the Second Amendment and us having the right to carry in order to protect ourselves against this crisis. Who's to say that's not what he was doing? I mean, there's definitely a crisis in Minneapolis. Under our Constitution, you can't pick and choose when you can use the Second Amendment. But I want to highlight one other thing. So I posted this video a couple weeks ago. So very long story short, I was at a protest in San Antonio and I saw this man with a humongous assault weapon strapped to his chest, and I looked into the law and it was completely legal. And even people in the comments were like, yes, this is legal in Texas. And guess what? So this guy down here, he's on Kristi Noem's side. Let's listen to what she has to say about that.
I don't know of any peaceful protester that shows up with a gun and ammunition rather than a sign. This is a violent riot when you have
So somebody might want to tell the police officers at this protest, because they, if you go and watch my video about it, were completely unfazed by this guy. But according to Kristi Noem, their life was at risk. And you can even tell by their behavior there, just leaning up against the building. Someone else might want to tell this guy too, because according to Kristi Noem, he's a domestic terrorist. I wish I still had hope that MAGA would wake up their brainwashing and see the hypocrisy of their own leaders, that they can't even get all on the same page about the Second Amendment, which is kind of their thing. But share this. Maybe it'll reach somebody. Maybe, maybe. And let me know what you think in the comments.